Okay, let's start the class. All of you, sit erect. Let us do Dhyanam for 3 minutes. Then we start. Okay. You sit straight. Turn cameras. And only we'll know whether you are sitting straight or not. Okay. Straight. And take 4 deep breaths. Pranayama. Slowly close your eyes and focus on an object in the mind, or try to make the mind empty. Both are okay. Continue the deep breathing. By now, your entire body should have been relaxed. No portion of the body should create any discomfort. And especially while closing your eyes, don't need to make your eyes very strained. So keep it 95% closed, or even fully fine, but make sure you don't go to sleep. Okay. And focus on an object if possible, or you can empty the mind. That means what? No thoughts. Only thought is that I am existing as an individual without any adjuncts. That means what? Don't belong to any particular gender, caste, creed, nationality, nature, nothing. So I exist. The object of meditation exists, and I am able to focus on that. That thought you have continuously without interruption. Whenever the mind is trying to escape, try to focus on what the mind is thinking. Means what? You use the same mind, a higher aspect, track the mind that is trying to dwell on something, called minding the mind. Rajasagar, your light is not clear. Okay. All of you, many of you not camera on. Bhagya, all of you, turn camera. Let somebody know that you are on the right. And sit erect. Okay. And after dwelling on that for quite some time, continue your deep breath consciously. Also, if at all the mind wants to focus on something else, focus on the breath. That means what? There is air that is going in and coming out through the nose, preferably. When you become an expert in pranayama, you will be able to observe the force of the air through your nostrils. And when you practice more and more, constantly the air will enter through the left nostril and come out through the right nostril. It's called Nadi Shuddhi. Some other day we will take up this topic. Your nadis will become very pure. That will create a lot of benefit. Physical health, mental health, everything. Now slowly then rub your hands, use your 2 middle fingers, and slowly touch your top of the eyelid and slowly open the eyes. Slowly. Everything is done slowly, comfortably. So you will relax for some time, get away from all the tension, pressure. So as you go through Dhyana Yoga further, you will understand how this process Dhyanam is going to be beneficial. It's called Dhyana Swarupam, which we will be getting into shortly. Now let's start the class. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighna Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parambrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nidhaye Sarva Vidyanam Shajeva Varoginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Sadashiva Samarambham Shankara Acharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Prutishmati Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashyakatam Vande Bhagavanto Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Yomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Apara Karuna Sindhum Jnanadam Shantarupinam Peetandra Shekhara Gurum Pranamami Mudanmaham Om Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutaha Stunmanti Divyayistavaihi Vedai Sangapadankramo Padishadair Gayantiyam Samagaha Dhyana Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam Navidusvara Suraganaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha Om Shri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Now these 6 shlokas that we are going to chant, slowly commit it to memory. If you want, you can start mentally chanting these when doing Dhyanam. There's another way to focus on something that will not take your mind away from the point of focus. Here I told you mental chanting also can be done. Various methods can be employed to focus the mind and not allow it to drift. That's why we keep on repeating this 6 shlokas every class. When all of you are comfortable with the 6 shlokas, we chant Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Hari Om. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Teshamevanukampartham Ahamajnanajam Tamaha Nashayamyatmabhavasthaha Jnanadipena Bhasvata Jyotishamapi Tajyotihi Tamasat Paramuchyate Jnanam Jneyam Jnanagamyam Yadi Sarvasya Vishtitam Nahi Jnanena Sadrisham Avitramiha Vidyate Tatsvayam Yoga Samsiddhaha Kalenatmani Vindati Jnanena tu tadajnanam Esham Nashitamatmanaha Esham Adityavajnanam Akashayati Tatparam Yathaidhamsi Samidhoktihi Bhasmasat Kurute Arjuna Jnanagni Sarvakarmani Bhasmasat Kurute Tatha Yasya Sarve Samarambhaha Kamasankalpa Varjitaha Jnanagni Dagdha Karmanam Amahu Panditam Buddhaha Om Shanti 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 Atha Srimad Bhagavad Gita Shashtotyaya Dhyana Yogaha Om Narayana Parom Vyaktat Andamam Vyakta Sambhavam Andasyantasmi Me Lokaha Saptadvipada Medini Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sloka 14 we'll chant again and then we'll go to 15. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Prashantatma Vigatabhihi Brahmacharim Vrate Sthitaha Manas Samyamya Machittaha Yukta Asita Matparaha. Together, Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Prashantatma Vigatabhihi Brahmacharim Vrate Sthitaha Manas Samyamya Machittaha Yukta Asita Matparaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hardam Swagatam, hearty welcome to the next session on Dhyana Yoga, also known as Atma Samyama Yoga. Atma in this chapter means Manaha, the mind. Samyama means ability to make it what? Control, quietude, calm. Atma Samyama Yoga. Clear? So, now, by now we should be very familiar with these steps or the process for Dhyanam. What are they? Vijay Sita Raman, your face is not being seen. Okay, write down. First is Bahiranga Sadhana. All of you are clear? Yoga don't need to crack your brains. Go to the e-book. All of you got e-book or not? Please open your e-book. Many of you not camera on Parvati, Devika, Sheetal, N.R. Mohan, Mani, Balachandran here. Why? You are spending 1 hour, spend it usefully. Okay, Raja Sagar, not able to see your face. Okay. Now, please understand, Dhyana will not be successful just as an independent exercise. Dhyana will be successful only when you follow the process. Correct? See, like anything in life, suddenly you will not get success, correct? You will have to follow a sequence of proper steps which are clearly planned, thought through, and executed for success. Do you agree with me? In correct? Many of you work in corporate. You don't do something suddenly and you don't expect things to happen. Dhyanam is also like that. For that matter, anything in life, don't expect sudden results. Suddenly do something. Yadva tadva bhavishyati. Something you do, something will come out. Okay. So follow the process. First step. This is what many or 99% of the meditation courses don't teach. Simply comes, you don't close the eye, do something and go. After which it won't work. So Bahiranga Sadhana. We are having this. That's why beautifully, it's wonderful, organized. In fact, we can say this is a proper meditation, Dhyanam course, traditional, authentic, given by Bhagavan. So follow these steps. Go to page number 2. First is Bahiranga Sadhana, daily discipline that impact Dhyana. Now write down 2-3 points, very important points, like Madhu and Abhirat chanted today, no? The portions of karma yoga especially. Recollect this sloka and you can write down. There's a lot of space in the second page number 2 at the bottom. All of you please download. If you don't know how to download, tell somebody and ask them to download and give you. It's very, very useful, extremely useful book, a guide to go back again and again to understand how to do Dhyanam properly. Write down 2 important slokas from Karma Yoga. 100 slokas for Karma Yoga. 2 slokas because very difficult to remember everything. Again, correct? Already you are overloaded, a lot of work, office work, personal work, house work, family work, so much work, right? Madhuri? So write down. Yajñarthat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangas samachara. Somewhere we heard this, no? Sometime back, many years back, you heard this sloka. Yajñarthat karmanaha anyatra. Yajñarthat anyatra karmanaha lokoyam karma bandhanaha. Bhagavan has told beautifully. What is the meaning of this sloka? Any karma that you do which is not karma yoga will bind you. One of the key sadhana, Bahiranga Sadhana, daily practices that you have to follow is karma yoga. Why? Now write down. Because everything is a building block. It's all adding up to Atma Jnanam, realization and moksham in this life. Please understand. In our process, the process in Sanatana Dharma, the way the Vedas are organized, the Upanishads are organized, Bhagavad Gita is organized, is to take you step by step to the ultimate goal. Nobody understands this properly. Guru Arpan, correct? Edo Gita padichon, edo panno, something. No. It is all integrated step by step, and one is connected to the other. The next step will not be successful without the preliminary step. That is why you go back and revisit the basics, fundamentals again and again. What does Bhagavan say? Any action, any karma you do which is not karma yoga will bind you. Ram Subbu, correct? This sloka is very difficult. Nobody understands this sloka also properly. Yajnarthat karmanaha anyatra karmanaha ayam lokaha karmavandhanaha. They bind you. Tadartham karma 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐚 mukta samachara. That is why Arjuna, you do karma yoga without any attachment, mukta sangaha. Dhyana arthatalapa, yajna arthatalapa. Seriya check pannunga. Okay. Now, what happens if more and more karma bandham accumulates in you? Next step. Why? Now understand the process. If more and more you do only selfish activities, only for me, selfishly do everything. What is karma yoga? Karma yoga is a lifestyle where you spend majority of the time not for your selfish needs. Like you see all our people or volunteers doing Gita notes. No, they are doing a lot of good work. All the people who are coming and chanting also. They are coming and chanting for Bhagavan, right? Not for any selfish goal. More and more, and dhanam, donate, biggest problem, always. And also in dhanam, in the Guru concern, there is sattvika dhanam. Datavyamiti yaddanam diyate anupakarini deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam sattvikam matam. See, please understand. Even dhanam also to the right people, right place, right time. Everything you do properly, sattvika dhanam, do work for the sake of others, for a chitta shuddhi. Those activities are karma yoga. Write down what is karma yoga, all those activities. When you do more and more of that, somehow you should reach a stage. I know it's very difficult to be only dedicated to the world like Periva and other great Mahans. We have got our own personal life, yes or no, little practical. You do a lot of things for our own personal, for yourself, family, everything. Even that people don't do. Many people don't even do work for their family. They work only for their selfish goals. It is also there. At least for family people, it's good. It's called what? Everyone calls it what? Or he says that Sakama Karma Yoga. That is fine. Then comes Nishkama Karma Yoga. Okay, anyway, focus on Karma Yoga. When your proportion of Karma Yoga is higher than your Sakama Karma Yoga or no Karma Yoga, that means what? If your Karma Yoga quotient is high, your Karma Bandham will be less. Write down equation. Karma Yoga quotient is high, Karma Bandham quotient is less. What is Karma Bandham? Any action binds you. It binds fundamentally the mind, and that reflects the physical aspect either in this life or next life. Please understand. Any action done selfishly creates what? An adrishta phalam. It can be punyam or papam. It has an impact on the mind, and so in the mind it is very subtle. And it is what? It is not visual right now. It is invisible. So what happens when you sit for dhanam and your karma yoga lifestyle has not been systematized? Many of those thoughts will come and affect your mind. Are understanding now? Why Bhagavan was so insistent on karma yoga again and again and again throughout the first 9 slokas. It's called Bahiranga Sadhana. Key point is karma yoga. A lot of other things are there, but let us take one and try to become proficient in that. Clear? Huh? Then, when entering the Antaranga Sadhana from 10 to 15, it is not a very clear demarcation. That means in 10 to 15, Atmanathan only Antaranga Sadhana sollala. Some 2 or 3 aspects of Bahiranga Sadhana is also mentioned in this shloka. Shloka number 14. Brahmacharim vrate sthitaha. I told you Acharya Shankara's definition for Brahmachari vrate. Brahmacharati. Brahmachari, who follows the right way of life. It is the Vedic way of life that for everybody, It's not only for one particular community or somebody else. No, this is very broad definition is there. If you follow, right, like you said, no, daily time, right from morning, follow systematic process. If you follow that, that is a Bahiranga Sadhana. Though technically it should be part of 1 to 9, Bhagavan has recollected some of the aspects important in 10 to 15 also. Are you clear? It is not like, hard drawn line that nothing will cross over. Shastras cannot be taught like that. Got the point? So one important aspect is Brahmachari Vrate. That means what? Guru Shushurusha. Know that waiting on the teacher, being reverential to the teacher, having Shraddha Bhakti to Guru, and working on the Shastras that has been taught properly, traditionally, those things are actually aspects of Brahmachari. Clear so far? Are you clear? That has to be part of your lifestyle. So unless Karma Yoga, your own self-confidence, Brahmachari Vrate, that is part of your daily activities is solidified, it is what? Difficult for you to get success in Dhyana. Esha te vihita sankhe 𝐒𝐤𝐊𝐚𝐫𝐚 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐺𝐤𝐚𝐫𝐚 karmabandham prahasyasi. I'm quoting only important 2 slokas. 1, lokoyam karmabandhanaha. 2, karmabandham prahasyasi. If you are going to follow karma yoga continuously, it will remove you from karma bandham and not create what? Any interruption during dhyanam. Are you clear? Don't have smooth dhyanam effect. So what happens when you do for 3-4 minutes, it looks comfortable. When you extend the time, you get disturbance or not? Nah. Be frank. Nah. Srini Swami, suppose you extend the dhyanam time to 10 minutes. Are you able to focus continuously? The reason is that you have to improve our karma yoga portion. Clear? No, formula is very clear. More and more you involve in karma yoga activities. Very good, Kala madam. No. I am giving you all the references. Bhagavad Gita should be studied with the proper reference, to the proper place, with the proper process. When you're studying Dhyanam, you should recollect all this karma yoga shloka that Bhagavan has explained. Clear? So clear now? Why karma yoga is very important. So after that, Bhagavan talked about Antaranga Sadhana, which we are doing now. We're coming to the end of Antaranga Sadhana. Here Bhagavan is told that make sure that you are devoted to study of scriptures. Means every day spend some time, study 2 slokas of Gita at least. Even all the come for the morning class, Saturday, Sunday, a lot of things Bhagavan is going to talk about. Yajna, Dana, Tapas. All those kind of things that you can do to improve your karma yoga quotient. Because karma yoga never ends till the last 18th chapter. Bhagavan is going to emphasize karma yoga, most difficult. Let us try and do our bit. Ram Subbu, like he's doing all the preparation for a Sandhyavandhanam course, like that. All that is karma yoga. Please understand, tremendous benefit you will get. And when you do this, are you not having peace of mind automatically? When you do some work for other people, simply even doing a proper dhanam to somebody at the right place gives you a lot of peace of mind. Yes or no? No, Bharati madam, correct? So, please, it's all practical. You can see it. Unlike karma, which may give result sometime later, karma yoga and jnana will give you result here and now. Please understand that. So, have a calm mind. Follow the path of brahmachari. Means what? Student. Write down. You all know brahmachari. Brahmachari means what? Vishwasundar, Seturaman, bachelor of science, bachelor of arts, bachelor of what? Engineering. Bachelor means what? Student life. Supposedly, a person should not be married when they do a degree. Nowadays, I don't know how it is happening, but anyway, that's why student life is very nice actually. So be a student always. Doesn't mean you're 80 years, you will not be student. You'll be student of Shastras. That is a Brahmachari Vrate. Are you getting the point? Even at 90, I told you, my Paramaguru, Sri Satchidanand Swamiji used to read Brahma Sutra Bhashyam, Gita Bhashyam every day morning. After teaching thousands and thousands of people, thousands lectures, he'll read again. That is why you should keep on being Brahma. That's why Brahmachari means what? Following the studies. In the Shastra. Don't study some nonsense. The people write all modern books. No value, I'm telling you. No, all this, even the spiritual field, write all the English books. And again, the Upanishads, the 10 Upanishads, English waste. You study book which has got some Sanskrit in it, chant the shloka, look at the meaning, do pada-vibhaga-अन्वaya, learn traditionally. Tradition has got a lot of power. You can read hundreds of books paying a lot of money. End of the day, you will feel empty, let me tell you. You cannot take home one word. Book, coffee table book in the airport and railway station. To take your money out. Simply you will waste that some $100 just for nothing, and then finally you will not get any value. Whereas all these things given is very valuable. End of the day, what you study should be digested, to be useful to you. Please understand that. And what? Calm the mind, which you now slowly learn. That means what? Forget about, once you disconnect yourself from your own adjunct, upadhi, lot of things will get away, become calm, no anxiety. Don't carry your anxiety, your personal problems, official problems into dhyanam by doing antaranga sadhana. Restrain the mind. That's why I say during dhyanam, don't drink water, don't yarn, don't eat some bhaji, don't do all those things, okay? Everything. That's why I say we have Radhakrishna, correct? We got a place for everything. I see people sitting on a dining table doing software coding. One hand they'll be eating, one hand coding. What is this? Eating, focus on eating. When you're working, focus on working. I don't know. Why? Am I right or wrong? Is it happening or not? Nah, Madhu is correct. Today's world has become very upside down. So you set up a time for them, focus only on that. Then what happens? You become very efficient. And then what? Most important point, Bhagavan now calls the person who has restrained the mind and sense organ, Yuktaha, yogi. What does the person expected to do? Ritwich. Person has to fix the mind on Bhagavan. How comes the next step? What is the goal of Dhyanam? The real goal of Dhyanam, there are always something called as incidental benefit and the ultimate benefit or goal. Incidental benefit is peace of mind. Mind being calm for the period. But by putting an effort in calming the mind, it will not continue forever. It may have an impact for 1 hour, 2 hours. I told you, if your dhyana is very deep and really, as per our traditional method, and you become proficient, the entire day will be peaceful, irrespective of anything else. But then once again, every time we will keep on doing dhyanam to maintain the quietitudeness of the mind. The goal is Atma Jnanam. Once you get Atma Jnanam, Aham Brahmasmi 𝐒𝐤𝐤-𝐊𝐚𝐫𝐚. Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya 𝐒𝐤𝐤-𝐊𝐚𝐫𝐚. Once you get that knowledge, and that knowledge is integrated permanently in your mind, that is when permanent peace of mind will come. Why? Papa Vedanta is ultimate, is the right thing for you to do. So Bhagavan now raises one notch above. This is what? Antaranga sadhana. Traditional dhyanam, Seshadri sir, aims at integrating Atma Jnanam into your emotional quotient. Whereas all this commercial dhyanam, where they only take money, they don't give any result other than taking money away. Correct? So focus on authentic dhyanam that Bhagavan has taught. So Bhagavan says that, fix the mind on me. Very important shloka, underline this. Manas samyamya matchittaha. Samyamya manaha matchittaha. Matchittaha. That means what? Focus the mind on Bhagavan. Now who is Bhagavan here? Is Bhagavan somebody with a physical form? Many of you still not camera on. Shankar, Ganeshan, Lata Mahadevan, all of you, Venkatraman, DNVR, all of you, camera on. Okay. So, is Bhagavan somebody's physical form? Then what will happen? If you focus on Bhagavan's physical form, you will get lost. Where should you start? You should start with flute or whatever physical form. So here you have to what? know about Bhagavan's real Swarupam, which you have learned to study Upanishad, that principle, which is the cause of the creation of the entire universe. Now what happens? The mind starts expanding to something very much beyond your limited or narrow focus. Now you see, for a minute, close your eyes and think about the vastness of the universe. There is a creator of the entire universe, and this supreme principle is the sustainer of the universe. When Bhagavan says Machittaha, this is the supreme Ishvara Tattvam. It is not on physical form of Krishna or Rama or Vishnu or Shiva or something. It is the principle Yatova Ima Nibhuta Nijayante E Najata Nijibanti Prayante Bhitam Vishanti. That's why I say every now and then get out of your limited shell that you are there in your room, in your house. Go in the night and see first at least the sky, how vast the creation. I keep saying this, I don't know how many people are doing. I keep saying, keep on saying. There's no time for this. And even now, when you close your eyes and imagine the vastness of the universe, your mind expands. I'm telling you, the mind can expand beyond your thinking. It can accommodate huge, size. This is called, write down, Chitta Vishalata, write down. Two important benefits that you need to get as part of Dhyanam are Chitta Vishalata and Chitta Ekagrata. Chitta Vishalata is when you know that there is an all-encompassing, huge universe, which is what? Also you're for a small speck of the entire universe, which is created, governed, and dissolved with supreme principle, and you are somewhere there in a small dot, not even a dot in the entire universe. So that what happens? Chitta Vishalata. It means what? More and more you become accommodative in life. You will not start fighting for small things, getting upset for small things in life, which is what is happening, right? When you think about what is happening in the entire universe, what is happening to a person is absolutely nothing. So for every small thing, we pick up a fight, some difference of opinion, some disturbance, and that creates unnecessary impressions in your system. And those things come and disturb your dhyanam. Please understand. Everything is a process. Everything is connected. Am I right or wrong? How many times while sitting for dhyanam and closing the eyes, some disturbance, some argument, some temper, inflated arguments have come and disturb your mind? Yes or no? Be frank. Is it right or wrong? So that is why at least during dhyanam, practice chitta visha. That's why Bhagavan is saying, focus on me. So Acharya Shankara, one word I will just read because too many things Sanskrit may be a problem. So Bhagavan says, Manaha samyama machittaha yukta asita matparaha. In fact, Acharya says here, lot of things. Read only two things. What are they? Rajana Mahadevam va ayantu machittaha matparaha cha. So, unlike a Raja or somebody who is only what? Limited control, machittaha matparaha. You are focusing not on some individual or some other persons who don't have a great influence for a long period of time. You focus the mind. This Dhyana Yogi directs the thoughts to Bhagavan, who is supreme reality. Write down. Acharya Shankara. That's why he say you should read Acharya's Bhashyam to understand the meaning of the word Mat. Mat means me. Me here does not mean a physical form. Mat Paraha, the supreme reality. Supreme reality cannot be a physical entity. Correct? So I told you all these mantras you should remember. That's why Upanishad mantras, write down. Yattad adresham agracham agotram avarnam ashabdam asparsham arupam abhyam. Meenakshi madam. Now, all those mantras you keep in the left side and have all this in the mind when you are doing dhyanam. Okay, now you see how to do dhyanam. Think about Bhagavan who is beyond name, form, sound, shape, smell, everything beyond that. Anything that comes into this category cannot be Bhagavan. Okay, so that you focus. Yukta Sita Matparaha, supreme reality is what you have to focus. Clear? Now, Padavibhaga is over for 14. Over, no? Very good. So, you understood this now. So, I want to emphasize how important it is, this process. Are you all clear? Work on the process. Then the result will take care of itself. Don't be anxious about the results. Result should happen as a function of the process, as a result of the process. Yes or no? How many of you agree with me? Now, even whether you are doing but you are a doctor or engineer or a chartered accountant, lawyer, the focus should be on the process. Am I right or wrong? Spirituality and religious life is no less or no different. Focus on the process. That's why you should go and check. You keep saying, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? That is what is important. Check again and again. Now, the last sloka of Antaranga Sadhana, sloka number 15. And after we'll revise with our e-book. All of you keep the e-book ready with you. Sloka number 15. Vibhavam uvacha yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasaha Shantim nirvana paramam matsamsthamadhigacchati. Chanting today.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Nevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasaha Shantim nirvana paramam matsamsthamadhigacchati.
Very good. Also, Sri Bhagavan uvacha yunjannevam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasaha shantim nirvana paramam matsamsthamadhigacchati. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So you can ask that. Why are you saying all this? What is the proof, sir? You are saying that Dhyanam is for Jnanam and Moksham. Shankara and Dr. Blanca. Correct? You're all thinking, what is this person saying? Nobody in the world has told this. You've gone to so many meditation courses, so many that course, inner engineering, that art, that nonsense. Nobody has told. Bhagavad Gita is telling, Bhagavan is saying, observe this sloka, very important sloka. You want the most important sloka in Dhyana Yoga, traditional Dhyana Yoga, authentic Dhyanam, this is that sloka. So what is Bhagavan saying? If you follow the process that has been explained so far, Bahiranga Sadhana, we'll revisit Antaranga Sadhana again. All the steps, where you should be sit, the seat and everything, the posture, everything you do properly, thus engaging the mind in meditation constantly. Now what you should do? Once you are starting to get slowly proficient in Dhyanam, choose a day, a holiday preferably, because I'll tell you all of you will receive so many things, correct? Choose a day when the morning 1 or 2 hours will not be a big disturbance. Get up in the morning early. Dedicate 1 hour for Dhyanam. Once in a month or once in up to you. Every day you do 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes back. Now engage the mind in meditation constantly. I got the point now. Try to increase the time span of Dhyanam constantly. Dhyanam should be the focus, but the mind should be restrained from Vyavaharam. All the Laukika, worldly activities, worldly thoughts about tension, pressure, anxiety, this. Without that, for a significant period of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Clear? So, now allocate some time to see how much of your practice is giving you the benefit. I'm telling you, many of the processes and steps in spirituality are self-examination. Sri Vijayaraman, you don't need to go somewhere and say, please tell me I'm doing Dhyana properly. If you are very, very observant of what you are doing, what is going through the mind during the Dhyana process, you will know. You will actually know who you are. I'm telling you. What is my, what? One thing is your real nature, Aham Brahmasmi, will come very later. At least you will know. The kind of disturbances that come to the mind will peel. It's like peeling, no? The layer after layer and showing your true personality. Then those will help you to start working on those areas which you need to correct. Clear? Are you getting the point? The disturbances that come during Dhyanam will have to be minimized as you go forward. So Bhagavan says, engage the mind in meditation, thus engaging the mind in meditation constantly with a restrained mind. So Giridhar, restrained mind means don't say, mind. Nana say, relax, please. It will not relax. The more and more you try to control the mind, more and more it will escape and get out of your control. So all the steps that I taught you, use those. And then automatically a relaxed mind will be restrained. Then Bhagavan now says, importantly, write down, the yogi, the Dhyana yogi attains peace of mind. Now you see, by doing this consistently and when you do it for a longer period of time, at least for this 5 minutes when you are doing Dhyanam, are you experiencing some quietude and peace or not? You will imagine what has happened from last Sunday after the Gita class, Sunday morning here and Saturday night in US. From there, the mind has gone through different ups and downs to all over the world. Correct, Rajanji? At least when you come and sit down and go through this guided Dhyanam, some 5 minutes you are able to get some peace or not, yes or no? Tell me in the chat box, I don't know whether you are getting it or not. So even 5 minutes, when you do, you are getting so much of peace of mind. When you do it for a significant period of time, imagine how much more your mind is peaceful. But for that, what? You look at the paradox. We are running around all our life for getting peace of mind. But we don't want to sit down for 10 minutes or 15 minutes and focus on Dhyanam, the highest sadhana, which gives you direct peace of mind. Are you getting what I'm saying? Is it not a joke? Imagine what is happening. Sir, I don't have time for Dhyanam, sir. Why? I'm running behind this. I need to finish the project. I need to go, guide that, do this, drive this car, do that. What for? I'll get peace of mind. For peace of mind, you are running around again and again. No? Alastavat krida saktaha, tarunastavat taruni saktaha, vruddhastavat chinta saktaha, parame brahmani kopi na saktaha. Ganesh Ramurthy. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. There Shankara says, see, we think that by not doing something, we are missing out on something. Bhagavan is going to touch all these topics. This Dhyana Yoga has to be studied in great detail. Many people don't take this in detail because they don't have any experience. A lot of details are there. It touches every aspect of your life. So Bhagavan says, you get peace of mind. Extreme peace of mind. And what? This peace of mind is available only in what? Brahman. In me, which belongs to me. That supreme peace of mind is also called as Anandam. Write down. Why it is available only in Brahman? Only Brahman is the nature of Anandam. Everything else, Alpanandam. 𝐒𝐴𝐚𝐵𝐢 𝐊𝐚𝐫𝐚. Some small, one Bhajji Ananda, Bhajanananda, Jilebi Ananda, Dhanananda, Bhajanananda, all that very small things. But the real Anandam is what? Anando Brahmeti Vyajanat Anandathe Bakhal Vimani Bhutani Jayante. Do you understand? By integrated study of Gita, Upanishads, later, this is Brahma Sutras, you will understand. All the clarification, the clarity of thought will emerge only when you study Prasthana Trayam properly with Shankara Bhashyam for decades. Dedicate to study of Vedanta. Nothing else is required. Repeating again and again. Supreme clarity will come, and whether the clarity is there or not will reflect when you do Dhyanam. It's a beautiful system or Bhagavan has taught us in 6th chapter here. So this peace belongs to me, Bhagavan says. Not some storm. Me means what? Not Krishna Paramatma, physical form, like some institution is saying. There's an organization which says only, Krishna, 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 Krishna. I will not name the organization, all that. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Bhagavan has come in a physical form to say that I am not physical form. Please understand this. So don't attach a physical form to any Bhagavan. It belongs to me here means Brahman. And what? Importantly, when you are able to establish the mind, the supreme peace with knowledge of Atman, this culminates in liberation. I told you, you want proof? Where the Shastras are clearly saying that Dhyanam is not an end in itself. Dhyanam is a step to Jnanam and Moksham. And Jnanam and Moksham will not happen without Vedanta Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. The Vedantic study of the Atma Tattvam systematically, Atma Anatma is required. Follow the Bahiranga Sadhana, Antaranga Sadhana, and Dhyanam done properly with the ultimate goal, Matparaha. It will culminate in what? Liberation. Radhika Mukund, you understood now? The goal of Dhyanam, traditional, I underline, traditional, authentic Dhyanam is Jnanam or Moksham. Unfortunately, all these meditation courses, this inner engineering course, they focus on, they don't know Jnanam. Rajendra sir, avungalke Jnanam nadriyadu. Jnanam edalla moksha anga varum? No chance. So you don't fall into the wrong trap and waste your life. Radhakrishna sir, Dashu Brahmendra, Ada Dhyana Niratam. That is the state you reach. The beauty is once you get this Jnanam, your Vyavaharam will be second nature. Aruna Nagaraj, see, when you, all of you, if you're a good parent, you will understand. Sarvam Brahmamayam, correct. When you're a parent, when you teach your child ABCD, Ram Venkat, or some small children, does it take a lot of effort? It's elementary mathematics, now you're teaching. Does it take a lot of effort? Why it doesn't take effort? It becomes part and parcel, very easy, right? Like that, when you get Jnanam, all your Vyavaharam becomes like ABCD. How much effort you have to put for ABCD? That much effort is what is required for all the Vyavaharam which are struggling today. Correct? Life is a struggle. Struggle in office, struggle in personal life, struggle in relationship, struggle with children. Right? Oh, please understand. Whole system is beautifully laid out. Chakkani Rajamargamu, I keep repeating again and again. The process is given. You don't need to reinvent anything. Don't re-engineer anything. Don't need to find out any new art. You have to follow what has been established. And Bhagavan is repeating the same thing again and again. Uchare. He isn't saying reinventing something. This should show you anybody who is reinventing is a hoax. Please understand that. Clear? Now, clear? All clear now? The goal of Dhyanam is Jnanam and Moksham. Again, 5 people acknowledge, right? If you just shake your head, you cannot understand. Now, look at the Padavibhaga and Anvaya. They will become more clear to you. Now you see. Yunjan, whenever Nakaram, without the Akaram come, it is a present continuous term. It's a general knowledge, Sanskrit knowledge. Yunjan, evam. Sada Atmanam, 2 words. Sada Atmanam, Yogi, Niyatamaanasaha, Shantim, Nirvana Paramam. Very important word. Nirvana, in fact, you can box this word, round the word. Nirvana Paramam. mat samstham adhigacchati. Clear? Pada yoga is clear? You do pada vibhaga. Why we are doing pada yoga anvaya? Does it not give you more clarity? See, first is knowing the meaning properly. That is always a problem because people interpret it wrongly. As it is. What is as it is? You should study as per Shankaracharya's interpretation of what is Bhagavad Gita, not as it is. Your limited knowledge, wrong knowledge, lack of Upanishad knowledge, you study all these things, you will get no value. I'm telling you. That's why all these books are just a reference or the guide. Without a proper guru, your knowledge of Gita itself will be wrong. Let me tell you. Okay. Now, Anvaya evam yunjan atmanam sada niyatamanasa yogi adhigacchati shantim mat samstham nirvana paramam. Here, so, no meaning. Evam yunjan. Thus engaging. Yunjan. What? Yuk. Comes to the word yuk. Yoking your mind. That means what? Thus engaging. Continuous. That means what? During the period, at least we are doing dhyana. Make sure the mind doesn't go here and there. Okay. Yunjan evam. Evam means what? Evam yunjan. Thus. That means what? All that has been taught from 1 to 14. Now you see why theory is required? Just not closing the eyes. Doing something. That is not dhyana. So not only 1 to 14. Last 3 shlokas of the 5th chapter also should be taken together at the set actually. Then what? Atmanam. Atmanam. The mind. Write down in bracket Dhyana, in meditation, because subject matter is very clear. So engaging the mind, not in something else. What picture I should see, what I should do, where should I go? And the mind engagement. So this engagement, engaging the mind in meditation. Supply the word. In meditation or Dhyanam. How? Sada. That means what? You cannot say, suppose you're sitting in meditation for say Dhyanam for 15 minutes. Don't say 2 minutes I'll do Dhyanam, another 3 minutes on phone call, 4 minutes talking to somebody, then come back to Dhyanam. It won't work. So, Sada means constantly, not always. There are 2 different terms. Constantly means during that period at least. See, when you become expert in Dhyanam and Jnanam and you become Moksha Swarupi, it is always. It will become always later. And I told you, no, I keep repeating. In singing music, Carnatic music, person has to adhere to Shruti, right? Shruti and Layam. Timata, Layam, Pita. That's natural. You see, expert, musician, that is nothing. What is, no, that's the natural, yes or no? Have you seen Kacheri? Huh? Whereas, all the variations in the Ragam, Tanam, Pallavi, Swaram and all is varying. This is never changing. Similarly, you will be established in Atma Jnanam and all the other things that you are doing like a drama. I told you all ABCD. Like that, here when you do Dhyanam for the period, constantly, that means for at that period, don't get any disturbance in the mind. The Bhagavan says, Niyata Manasaha, with a restrained mind. You got the PVA, you got it? PVA team, Indumati Kachutta, huh? Just the PVA, that's the one learning. Niyata Manasaha, the restrained mind. Again and again, Bhagavan is emphasizing 2 things Bhagavan will emphasize, or 3 things you can say. Indriya Nigraham, Mano Nigraham, Karma Yoga. Whether you get Atma Jnanam or not, these 3 you try. Sadhana, keep on doing constantly. So, Niyata Manasaha, the restrained mind. Yogi. Now you see, Bhagavan is calling this person yogi. You know what does it take to become yogi, right? You want to get title yogi, then you should do all these things. Simply putting title won't help. So, yogi, yuktaha in the previous sloka, yogi here, both are same. So, yogi. Yogi means what? Dhyana yogi. Now, please understand Vedanta. Vedanta, Dhyana yogi. Dhyanam in Vedanta, Nididhyasanam. One day I will take it separately, but here is recollection of the Atma Swarupam, Brahma Swarupam. The Dhyana yogi is already got Atma Jnanam. Go back 10 classes back. The fundamental requirement for success in Dhyanam is Atma Jnanam plus sense control plus mind control plus Karma Yoga. Atma Jnana means what? I have understood there is something called a supreme reality. Now, do you accept it or not? At least after going through all this more than 1 year. Now, Gita class, Vedanta class, Upanishad class, are you at least now aware something called a supreme reality which is beyond what? Matter principle. Matter principle, physical body, mind, sense organs, intellect, all this matter around you, money, position, power, all, every, beyond all these things. Something called as supreme consciousness principle. That is Vedanta Jnanam. Please understand. Next is understanding my true nature is that. That culminates. Okay. So, what? The yogi here is a Dhyana yogi who also has got firm footing of Atma Jnanam. Where should you go to revise the Atma Jnanam principles? Anybody who has attended all our classes, regular people? 10 commandments, 2:11 to 2:25. Go back now. Who is new, please go and revise that portion. It's available also. No? One. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Chitta Prajna Vanam Ram Kalam. Let's go and understand Atma Chitta Prajna. What? How it is materializing. Practical aspect. You have to go and study 2:11 to 2. We know very, very good. That's why you make proper notes. See? Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Ashoccharan Ashocastum Prajnavadam Cha Bhakse Gatasu Nakatasu Cha Anushocanti Panditaha Atmevaham Jatanadam. All those slokas try and commit to memory. I told you the 6 slokas, what are doing, the Jnana slokas. Those 15 slokas, 2:11 to 2:25, have that in mind always. So this yogi means what? The Dhyana yogi also got Atma Jnanam by proper study of the Vedanta Shastra. Summarize for all of you, busy people. Busy people, Bhagavan summarizing 15 slokas, the entire Vedanta Shastra. Like you know, this summarizing everything. Entire 4 days class, 1 week class in 10 sentences. Because a lot of capability, intelligence to summarize. You can keep on writing 100 pages to write 10 lines. Now, you know, all of you at least thank him for what he's doing. Simply, you know, he is doing Karma Yoga. He is getting Chitta Shuddhi and, you know, he is going towards liberation. All of you are enjoying, at least acknowledge what he's doing. What wonderfully he is putting every week, consistently. So, Bhagavan has compressed it for you in 15 sloka. Understand that. Yogi. The yogi here doesn't mean only sitting for meditation. No. It's a combination of what? Karma Yoga, Atma Jnanam, plus proper process, Bahiranga Sadhana, Antaranga Sadhana. All that together is yogi. Now, to do all these things, thus engage the mind in meditation constantly, the restrained mind. It means what? Chitta ekagrata. And I'm focusing the mind on Bhagavan. See how? See, the beauty here is a single pointed focus on supreme reality, which is the creator, sustainer, and dissolver of the universe. Can you see? In one shot, you are getting Chitta ekagrata. Focusing on a supreme principle, Chitta Vishalata, the entire universe is there, that is being created with Bhagavan. 𝐒𝐚𝐫𝐚𝐫𝐚 �yogi-𝐤-𝐚𝐫𝐚. Understand all these things properly, the whole creation, how it's happening. That's why your study of Vedanta Shastra is never complete without understanding Mandukya Upanishads. The Mandukya Karika. Can't particularly spend time. Blessed are people who can sit with the Guru and study all these things. All this knowledge will help you establish in Jnanam. Your disturbance to Dhyanam and Jnanam is happening because the mind is focusing on wrong things. The more and more you give proper Shastra Jnanam, Rajasagar, the more and more the mind will be revolving around that only. Do you understand why Shastras are important? So when you do that, this yogi attains what? Adhigacchati, attains. Adhigacchati, Shantim, peace of mind. And where is this peace of mind? Mat samstham, which is abiding in Brahman. Here Bhagavan, for our discussion's sake, which belongs to Bhagavan, abiding in Bhagavan. That means what? Bhagavan's true Swarupam. Write down. Brahma Swarupam is Sat Chit Anandam. You came for the Taittiriya class, right? Satyam Dhyanam Anantam Brahma Yo Vedanihitam Guhayam Paramepyo Mannaso Oshtyute Sarvan Kaman Saha Brahmana Vipastiteti. Wait. Dedicate some 1 hour, 2 hours study of Gita, Upanishads with the Guru. You may not know all these things. It looks very complex to begin with. It takes decades of dedication. Write down, do these. We deep down desire to get to the truth, understand Atma Tattvam, Brahma Tattvam, get moksham. Unless you're dedicated, no, you will not get this. So all these studies are very important. Our understanding. Why studying in Brahmavidya properly will take you to the right goal. So understand that this Anandam belongs to Bhagavan. Doesn't mean only Krishna Paramatma. Nah. What is Bhagavan's role here? Bhagavan is doing the role of Brahma Tattvam. Clear? That means what? Only people who worship Krishna should have been peaceful. Why people who worship Shiva also are peaceful? People who worship Hanuman also are peaceful. Suddenly Hanuman is very important. In the Karnataka election, Hanuman decided to go which way? Please understand. So Bhagavan is Bhagavan. Bhagavan is Brahman. You see Bhagavan as Brahma Tattvam without name and form. Nama Rupe Vibhuya. Without name and form. Then what happens? Mat samstham, that supreme peace, this bliss, that is supreme happiness, supreme bliss, supreme quietude belongs to Brahman. It's abiding in Brahman. And when you get to this stage, at least for a brief moment during Dhyanam, Nirvana Parama, and which culminates in liberation. Here Nirvanam means liberation. Write down. Nirvanam is equal to moksham. Muktaha. Jivan muktaha. Jivan mukto bhavati. So this person becomes Jivan Mukta Nirvanam, liberation. Nirvana Parama. Parama means culminates. Finally, it culminates in Nirvanam or Jnanam and Moksha. Clear? Now you see, what is the goal of Dhyanam? Simple. Let me see how many of you can answer. What is the goal of traditional, authentic Dhyanam? Jnanam. Very good, Ram Kailas. What is the real goal? That means what? Jnanam is a goal, moksham is a goal for Jnana. How? So now look at the process now. Karma, Karma Yoga, Chitta Shuddhi, what? Vedanta Shastra Shravana Manana happens parallelly. Nididhyasana you come into. This is Dhyanam after knowing Atma Jnanam. Chitta Ekagrata, Chitta Vishalata. Constant meditation will set you as a step for liberation. This is at least for that period, 5-10 minutes, you'll feel that you're liberated. Anyway, after opening this, coming back, Vivharam is there. Correct? All these things, all worldly problems come and attach with you. Now the next stage is from Jnanam to Vijnanam. And even if they attach, just blow it off. That's all. You don't become part and parcel of that. So it totally doesn't affect you. That is the greatness of Jnanam. Are you getting the point? Integration of this Jnanam that is understood intellectually into an emotional portion becomes your daily thought. Chandrasekhar, when you get up in the morning, I say, Pratasmarami Hriti Samskuradatma. And that Brahman, that knowledge, to start living, everything becomes very easy. No tension. Only attention. Very important. Let's stand and close. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Yunjan Nevam Sadatmanam Yogi Niyatamanasaha Shantim Nirvana Paramam Mat Samsthamadhigacchati. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now quickly, 1 minute. You want all this in great detail, or should I rush and every sloka I'll finish in 10 minutes and go on? Huh? I will can many people say, I mean, do 5 slokas a day, sir. You'll be we finish Gita very fast. I keep saying, people have done this fast track Gita or whatever Gita, 99%. How many people got moksha? You tell me. That is really moksha. Hardly one. Okay. So unless you dwell upon a concept and digest it, this is not something you do in a hurry. It's not fast food. Suddenly you drive, go to one place, eat something. No, it's not like that. This life, see, even if you rush and do everything, you will have to come back again next life also, again and again. How many times you will come for the same thing? So please understand systematically, digest, stop, think and act. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankara Jayanti and Gita Samvatsara Vaibhavam.
Sri Shankaracharya Virajita 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Devaraja Sevyamana Bhavana Kripangajam Vyalayajna Sutramindu Sekaram Kripakaram Naradadi Yogi Vrinda Vandidam Tikambaram Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Vanukoti Bhasparam Bhapapti Daragam Param Neelagandamipsiddhartha Dayakam Triloshanam Kala Kala Mambhujaksamakshatushamaksharam Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Suladanda Basadanda Panimadi Shyamakaya Devam Aksharam Niramayam Bhima Vikramam Prabhum Visitra Dandava Priyam Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Mukti Mukti Dayakam Prashasta Charu Vigraham Bhaktavatsalam Sivam Samastaloga Vigraham Vinikvanan Manokna Hemagingini Lasatkadim Kasika Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Dharma Sedu Balagam Twadharma Markanasagam Karma Basa Mochagam Susharma Dayakam Vibhum Swarna Varna Sesha Basa Shobhitanga Nirmalam Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Ratna Baduga Pravivirama Bada Yukmagam Nityamat Vidiyamishta Daivadam Niranjanam Mrityudarpanasanam Karaladam Shramoshanam Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Attahasa Binna Batma Chanda Kosa Chandadim Trishti Bada Nashta Baba Jala Mukra Sasanam Ashta Siddhi Dayagam Kabala Maligandaram Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Bhuta Sanganayakam Visala Kirtidayakam Kasi Vasi Loga Punya Pavashotakam Vibhum Nidhi Marka Govidam Puradanam Jagatpadim Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Padandiye Manogaram Jnana Mukti Sadhakam Visitra Punya Vartanam Soga Moga Dainya Loba Goba Davanatanam Te Prayandi 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Krishannidim Drivam Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade Kasiga Puradinada 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Vade
Very nice, Ravi Putarjan. Romba chant பண்றீங்க. எங்க இருக்கீங்க இப்போ? Where are you staying?
Now I am in Bangalore, but I often go to Chennai and Bangalore.
Okay, Bangalore you have taken us a trip to Kashi. 𝐒𝐫𝐢 very powerful. All of you, please don't ignore chanting. Like even Shankara sang last time. Any number of times you can sing. At least one Shankara stotra you chant every day. Kanakadhara stotram or Dakshinamurti Ashtakam or 𝐒𝐫𝐢 Ashtakam, Krishna Ashtakam, something you chant. Don't miss chanting. See how powerful it is.
I am also practicing Kanakadhara Stotram, Guruji.
Huh?
I'm also practicing Kagadara Stotram.
Later, next round. All of
I'm
you.
practicing.
Very good practice. Practice. See, all these things you integrate. Life becomes extremely easy. I keep repeating again and again. Correct? Life should be very simple. You should not struggle in life. You struggle only for basic. This is how you will get moksha. Please focus. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Gita Samvatsara. Who is standing now? Very good. Don't skip. Don't run away. Stand. Abhirata. What is your name? Put the name.
Arnav Guruji.
Arnav. Correct. I'm remembering. Very good. Arnav means what? What is the meaning of Arnav?
Ocean.
Ocean. Very good. Ocean of knowledge. Very good. Stand. Very good.
Om Sri Krishnaya Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Tadashodhyayah. Shraddhataya Vibhaga Yogaha. Arjuna Uvacha. Yeshastva Vidhimutsujya Yajante Shraddhayanvitaha Tesham Dhatu Kapishta Satvamaho Rajastamaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha.
Trividha bhavati shraddha.
Trividha bhavati shraddha Dehinam sa svabhavaja Satviki rajasi chaiva Tamasi cheti tam shruno Sattvana rupa sarvasya Shraddha bhavati bharata Shraddha mayoyam purushaha Yo yat shraddhasya eva saha यजन्ते सात्विका देवान् यक्षरक्षांसि राजसाः प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः अशास्त्रविहितं घोरं तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः दम्भाहङ्कारसंयुक्ताः कामरागबलान्विताः कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं भूतग्राममचेतसः मां चैवान्तः शरीरस्थं तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान् आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवते प्रियः यज्ञस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः.
Very nice chanting, Arnav. I'm waiting for Harish. Harish is surrounded with Gita all around. Today, Madhu and Abhirat chanted. Then now Arnav has chanted. When is Harish going to chant? Anyway, he doesn't need to chant. He's enabling all people. All punyam goes to Harish only. Other than Gita, what do you discuss in your house? You tell me. Harish, everything is only centered on Gita, right? Gita family. Very good. If you're like that, then always Paramanandam. Life is only Paramanandam. Govindam Paramanandam. Harish, your interest in Gita has increased now?
Yes,
as a family.
Significantly. Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. It has impacted us. Yeah.
You see, you want to see some ideal Gita family in front of you. All young children also, not very old also. Please understand. See how nicely. Like that, you also make your home like this, Gita home. Then what will happen? When you come back home, be peaceful, very peaceful home. Yes or no? Every time when you come home, there should not be disturbance. What Srinivas, Melini, correct? Integrate Gita in your family. Everybody give Gita book to people. Chant Gita. Hear to Gita. Learn Gita. Very good. Excellent, excellent day today. Tomorrow, keep it up. We'll come back on Saturday. See what Arnav has chanted. Same chapter we are doing now. Shraddhataya Vibhaga Yogaha. Come and understand the meaning. And what will help you, Maheshwari, is that whatever actions you are doing, you can now orient it towards sattvic way. We will be doing rajasic or tamasic. Benefit is not there. Vijayendra, see. See, whatever you are doing, how to become sattvic. Beautiful chapter. Come on Saturday morning, 48 hours from now, and learn. Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tatsate. Krishna, 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 Krishna. 17th chapter. Okay, for benefit of newcomers, tell your family, friends, everybody, learn the right way of life. 17th chapter helps you learn the right way of living. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Shubhamastu samasta sanmangalani bhavantu. Once again, big thanks to all the people who are involved in creating the Gita e-book. Great Karma Yoga, Shankar Ganeshan and co everybody, and also the PBA team. Excellent team, PBA team. They're doing fantastic job. All it is Karma Yoga. More and more people join. Do this. We are giving you also opportunity for Karma Yoga. Very rarely you get opportunity, because getting an opportunity to do proper dhanam, proper Karma Yoga is very difficult. To get a right person to whom you have to do dhanam is very difficult nowadays, because everybody is filled with papam, right? Then you will get papam only. So give the money to the right organization, right people. Get punyam, increase punyam quotient, get moksha. Okay. Hari Om Tat Sat. Narayana. Okay, next Saturday morning.